Imagine a place where every book ever written, every scientific discovery ever made, and the entire memory of the ancient world was stored under one roof. This was the Great Library of Alexandria, built in Egypt in the 3rd century BC. It was more than a library. It was the intellectual center of the human race. But in a single catastrophic event, this monument to human wisdom vanished. What secrets were truly lost to the ashes? Alexandria's kings were obsessed with collecting knowledge. They sent scroll hunters across the Mediterranean to buy up every manuscript they could find. Even ships docking in the harbor were searched. If any books were found on board, they were confiscated, copied, and only the copy was returned. At its peak, the library held over 500,000 scrolls containing the lost works of Aristotle, Sophocles, and calculations that mapped the stars centuries before the telescope. For centuries, the popular legend blamed a single culprit for the library's destruction: Julius Caesar. In 48 BC, during his war in Egypt, Caesar set fire to his own fleet in the harbor to escape encirclement. The flames spread from the docks to the nearby warehouses where thousands of scrolls were stored. But historical evidence suggests the fire did not destroy the entire library. The sanctuary of knowledge survived the Roman flame, only to face a slower, more tragic decline. The true end of the Library of Alexandria was not a single fire, but the rise of religious intolerance and political chaos. Over the next 4 centuries, successive riots, civil wars, and imperial decrees systematically dismantled the library. In 391 AD, Christian zealots destroyed the daughter library at the Serapeum, viewing the ancient scrolls as pagan magic. By the time of the Arab conquest in the 7th century, the scrolls had been burned to heat the city's public baths. The library died in silence. What did we lose? We lost the lost books of geometry, early maps of the globe, and histories of civilizations we now know nothing about. Some historians believe that if the Library of Alexandria had survived, the Dark Ages would have never happened, and humanity might have landed on the moon 1,000 years earlier. The ashes of Alexandria represent a massive gap in the timeline of human progress, a reminder of how fragile our collective knowledge truly is. The Great Library of Alexandria is gone, but the search for the lost knowledge of our ancestors continues. What secret from the ancient world do you wish was still preserved? Subscribe to the Untold Archive and join us in our next video as we crack open another mystery. Share your thoughts in the comments below.